Hi there, Alicia Lynn Diaz here, and I am sending you a little hello from beautiful Byron Bay, Australia, and a little quick view. And I had a really interesting experience actually the week before I flew out to Australia that I felt like was really powerful to share because it trained me how to rewrite the pleasure and pain pathways in my body. And I had gotten oral surgery a week before I flew internationally, which made me really concerned because I had a really bad infection in my wisdom tooth. Some food got stuck under there. They were halfway emerged, and I couldn't get to a dentist because it was the weekend, and it got really, really bad. My whole jaw was like kind of swollen shut. I couldn't open my jaw more than like that big. And it was really pretty excruciatingly painful. I was just like laid up in bed for like 3 days. And I finally got to the dentist on Monday as soon as they opened, and had to like go right into oral surgery and get the tooth yanked out. And I was flying internationally a week later, and I was really concerned about the pressure changes and the blood clot needing to form in order for it to be a successful extraction. And I mean, I was just in so much pain that I just couldn't even fathom getting on a plane, right? So, but I had this interesting experience when I was on the chair, the dentist chair, the oral surgeon's chair, that I really wanted to share because so much of my life I had experienced pain, physical pain in my body when I was supposed to be experiencing pleasure. So mainly in the areas, a lot of areas. Female reproductive cycle, we actually should feel pleasurable for the body to release blood every month. And most women, that's not the situation. That certainly was not the situation for me. Digesting food had become such an intensely painful experience for me. Every time I ate, I was in excruciating pain. And then also with intimacy, because of sexual abuse that had happened when I was a young girl, and I didn't understand why my body had these pain responses to things that should have been invoking good feelings. The good feelings were, the pleasure signals were crossed with pain signals. So I had worked many, many years in my healing journey around physical healing, emotional healing, spiritually, mentally, psychologically. And I'm very fortunate. I feel really blessed that the body of work that I've developed has created a system that can really has continued to support me to rewire those things, and has helped many other people do the same. But it's a process that I continue to get to work with and experience. And in this particular situation with my jaw, I had this moment when I was going into oral surgery where I was like, if I could rewire pleasure and pain in that direction, things that were supposed to be pleasurable and that caused me pain, and I could flip those, well then why couldn't I rewire this pain experience of the tooth extraction into an experience of pleasure, so that I could have optimal recovery and so that I could fly to Australia and not have any concerns. And so when I was on the table, I actually started learning how to move with these very nuanced pathways in my body to rewire that for me. And I actually, instead of having an experience that I think most people have in the dentist office, I had an incredible transcendent experience. It was what I would imagine would be the equivalent of a woman having an orgasmic birth instead of having a painful, excruciating birth, which I was like, if that's possible, then why can't I turn oral surgery into a pleasurable experience? And so I went into this transcendent state with the inner tools that I've developed and that I know how to use now, and started leaning into the discomfort and rewriting the pathways through pathways of pleasure. And I had an incredible healing experience, and it still took my jaw some time to recover, but I recovered with zero swelling, no painkillers, and like the clot formation was ideal, and I recovered quite fast, and here I am enjoying this really gorgeous, magical place. And in the days after that surgery experience, I really wanted to share more with you about it. And there's so much more I could share about it in terms of like how exactly to work with those pathways and to rewrite the pleasure pain situation in the body, and how to reroute, especially for people who have experienced trauma, emotional trauma, physical trauma. It creates pathways in the body that prime the nervous system and change the set point of the nervous system so that you actually experience pain at a lower threshold, and the body learns how to re-trigger pain. So there's so much I would love, so much more that I could share in a short little check-in video around rewriting those pathways and how to really increase the set point of the body to optimize healing and to optimize the resiliency in the nervous system, and to reclaim your vitality and your health, and really feel confident in your body again. So if you want me to share more about that journey and how to do all those things and how to recover from similar situations, please comment in below, and I'd be happy to share more with you individually, share resources with you, or even connect with you in a way that I could direct you individually to some support, whether that's me supporting you or someone else supporting you. Finding the support that you need is really vital in overcoming the trauma and rewriting the pathways. So consider this this message today just a re-ignition of hope and possibility, that if you are experiencing chronic pain in any capacity, that it is absolutely possible to rewrite those pathways for your body and to overcome things that you may have never thought possible. And my recent experience is living proof of that, and my entire life journey is living proof of that, and it's my honor and pleasure and greatest joy to share that with others and empower them how to do that as well, and hopefully empower you how to do that as well. So sending you lots of love from Byron Bay, Australia. I'll see you soon.